When a parent doesn't get their own needs met, that can contribute to siblings essaying other siblings. This sounds a little crazy, but I'm gonna read how it works. This is the book. All families function as a system in which one person's actions affect another and vice versa. Although each member functions independently, that member also affects and is affected by the whole. Salvador Minuchin, in Families and Family Therapy, says the family system has a function or purpose of seeking to bring itself back into balance or stability when disrupted. In the case of a marriage that is not bonded in a healthy way, the parent's unmet dependency, intimacy, and or emotional needs will be met by the rest of the system, meaning the children. In a covertly incestuous relationship, the parent complains to the child about the difficulties in the marriage. The child becomes the parent's confidant. Loneliness, bitterness, and dissatisfaction with the marriage or sex life may be common topics in these discussions. The child feels icky about it, but quickly comes to the parent's rescue and begins to serve as the surrogate spouse the system is lacking. Both parents are active participants in those covertly incestuous relationships. One is getting some needs met through the child, and the other is relieved at not having to deal with the reality of their dissatisfied partner. Covert incest victims often report that the same-sex parent encouraged them to comfort the opposite-sex parent after a marital fight or in their absence. For example, telling the child, "You take care of your mother while I'm gone. I'm counting on you." The child, hoping to get some of his or her own needs met, readily obliges. Once the boundary between parent and child is crossed in a covertly incestuous relationship, potential for more victimization exists. For example, if the oldest son is in a psychological marriage with his mother, he may act out the covertly sexualized energy with his younger sister in an overt sexual way. What started out as a spillover of mom's unmet intimate and sexual needs from her marriage to the oldest boy in a covert way works its way into overt incest between siblings. This is another concept from this book that has just really stuck with me because it is easy to think up so many other ways that parents having unmet needs, if that system has to try to balance itself, how that can and often does end up negatively impacting the children. It's tend to be the most vulnerable and also kind of like the most capable of absorbing because of their attachment needs